Hi, I'm Paul Friedman. I'm the founder of the Marriage Foundation, and this topic has to do with my wife monitors everything I do. So I know that you're feeling like pushed in, and it gets nerve-wracking, doesn't it? But I want you to understand something that, and this is a little deeper than normal, and if you're already a subscriber, you know it's always deeper than normal. But what I have to tell you will really help. It begins with an understanding without labeling your wife, because we don't do that at the Marriage Foundation, or blaming her, just looking at the situation for what it is. So you want to know, you love her, so you want to know what it is that is so troubling for her. Because you might say the first steps are always to try to avoid doing things that will trigger her, because you love her and because you don't want her to suffer. And you're not responsible for her being triggered. So we're not talking about that. We're talking about you proactively caring enough about her to put the fact that she is triggered ahead of, and let's be honest, the fact that you are triggered by her being triggered and reacting to her triggers. So we all, every single human being who has a physical body, carries with them this drive to survive. It's part of our biology. It's not part of us, though, unless we identify with it. We are souls, and we're above our body's demands and even our body's drive to survive. We have the ability to rise above it. And it can be a challenge, there's no question, but in cases like this, it's worth taking on the challenge of rising above it. And the way to do that is to first understand her. Understand that because of her drive to survive and how it happens to work with her individual psyche, and I'm not going into psychology here, her fear of you maybe stepping out, maybe being hurt. We don't know exactly. Maybe you do, but I don't. It could be many things, but it's based in fear, because the drive to survive always, when it comes to creating defensiveness within us, always is drawing on the fear of losing something that maintains us, that keeps us whole. So in her case, she's afraid of letting you go, of lengthening the leash, you might say. And sure, you could take that as a compliment, or you could take it as an insult that she doesn't trust you. You can take it any way you choose, because you have free will. But my suggestion is that you don't take it at all. You just go about your business as best you can, and you try to assure her, again, not to placate her, but to give her assurance that you love her, that you have no intention of stepping out on her. You tell her, it gives you an opportunity to tell her how beautiful she is, how much you adore her. She's not going to listen, but part of it will sink in. And that's probably the best solution for you. You're not going to change her. We don't change easily as human beings, do we? We're not really set up for that. Actually, when you think about it, it's kind of amazing that individually and as a group, human beings, once they have a belief in something, or they have a habit or a pattern, it's very difficult to step outside of that. I could tell you, even for myself, although I loved cell phones when they came out, because it made my life more convenient, and at that time I was a businessman who later became a divorce mediator, and then I became a marriage saver. But when computers came out, I liked the idea, but I sure didn't like making all the changes. Even today, I still resist some of them. So we don't shift very easily. So it's very difficult for us, for her, and for you to change. So you're the one being triggered. She is too, but you're the one being triggered and having the problem. So you're the one who should be finding the solution for yourself to not be triggered because of individual laws of individual free will. Only you can affect how you're affected by these things. You understand? I hope you do. Because in the scope of things, and I have to tell you, as a divorce mediator, and also I've been doing this for over 20 years, your problem can easily be reworked into something very positive. Wow, my wife loves me so much, and she thinks I'm this most handsome guy who women are chasing, so I am flattered. You can do that. You have free will. Okay. I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. If you've been following and you would like to be a TMF marriage counselor, we are starting down that road. We are going to have lots and lots of TMF trained and certified marriage counselors to help people who come in just for 1 or 2 or 3 problems or something. And because our way is not the Western psych way, it's not the traditional marriage counseling. We don't label people. We don't blame anybody. We counsel people into having a better marriage. And I think you'll find that that's true. If you subscribe to this channel and you're watching, you'll know it's true. You could get one of my books, get a program, and you'll find that we have an awful lot to offer. So again, thank you for visiting. God bless you, and take care.